Good afternoon, everyone. How's it going? Time for an update. I've been working hard, doing some stuff, and I want to give a couple of shout outs about the videos that I uploaded to my other YouTube channel. And I also want to speak to someone directly. I also want to share a story. Not the happiest story, but I think it should be discussed because most of us here are independent contractors, entrepreneurs, sole proprietors, and we have relevancy, but many of us invest in the stock market, invest in ourselves by building websites, invest as a YouTube creator. You're giving time to build an amazing YouTube channel, entrepreneurs, all different kinds, and there's a lot to share. I will start off with, I didn't receive the dumpling package yet to start to see if someone wants to hire me to do a shopping gig for them. I'm waiting. The company did say 6 to 10 business days. I just checked my mail. It wasn't in there. I was hoping, not yet. Ottena Rowe, Ottena, and the last name is Rowe, Rowe. She is a subscriber to this channel, and she writes that she's in the process of trying to build a website. Let me tell you, Ottena, especially in the past 5 years, because I took it a lot more serious and I took it up a level, and I'm on a whole different level now. I screamed, I yelled, I wrote out waves by myself, I banged on my desk, I cursed, I pounded on my bed, I threw stuff across my apartment all by myself. I don't take my anger out on other people, and if anyone ever saw me go through those emotions, it had to be done because I was teaching myself and I was going down a route alone, and that's hard to do, but the payoff is worth it, Ottena. And this goes for anyone else who has any kind of interest in learning how to set up multiple streams of daily residual income, daily passive income. Subscribe and like at that channel, Internet Education 101 YouTube channel. I share free information, and I am trying my best to get that channel up to 1,000 subscribers, and that's why I'm sharing free information. And I want to build a community over there with a different way of generating income. A lot of us are entrepreneurs, independent contractors, sole proprietors, but many of this community and other entrepreneurs, if you don't work, you don't generate income. Where for the past minimum 10 years, at least 10 years, I've always had a vision of, I want to create passive residual income because I set something up to work in my favor while I'm not physically working for it. And it's working. I'm an affiliate, I'm a publisher, I have ads, affiliate links, YouTube creator, and so on. The list goes on. So you can follow me and us over there. Don't give up, Ottena. You'll get it. And I'm here to give you a shout out that I uploaded a video earlier today, called Website Disclaimer is Important. And I show that at my storebuy.shop and MyIncomeJob.com. I put a disclaimer on both websites, on top of the privacy policy, on top of advertising preferences. I will include the link in the description below. Then I will also include a link to, it's a sad topic, but it needs to be said. A lot of us gig workers do dabble in the stock market, and many of us have used or still use Robinhood to invest in the stock market. And if you follow my journey of learning more about the stock market, I transferred my entire portfolio from Robinhood to Fidelity, and it was the right thing to do for me. But I did just upload a video today, and I did one yesterday. I speak about stock market warrant investing, and I didn't know what I was doing in the beginning, and it ended up being a positive in the credit mistake if you want to learn about that. I'll put the link in the description below. Stock market warrant investing. It's a really great, in my opinion, it really is a good way to short-term invest. And it can go on to long-term, but that you watch the video, you'll understand. I'm sharing what I learned, and it was a good mistake, and it's a good video. It came out good. Then the last one, guys. I know it's not the happiest note, but I wanted to read the article first, and I will include the link in the description below. Robinhood, one of their investors, one of their new investors, a young investor, 20 years old, didn't really know what he was doing, and he took his life when he saw a negative balance of $730,000 negative. And if you have any experience with these stock market apps, in this case it's Robinhood, there's a delay. That the kid freaked and he took his own life because he was able to receive up to $1 million in a margin. And he talks about puts. I'm not familiar with puts. I did read the article, and I will include the link in the description below. And I read it twice. And I don't understand everything about investing, but it seems like this kid, it's a very sad situation. And in my opinion, there's got to be someone who got to take some kind of responsibility for your platform. And I've always felt, that's why I moved all my money out of it, that Robinhood played games with my account. And that's just my opinion. I'm just sharing my experience. And I couldn't pinpoint it because I was too new. And I feel they were, moving around my money. One time there was a stock in my account that I never bought, and I couldn't prove it. And just little things like that continue to happen. But I did do a video yesterday about stock margin. And Fidelity is still on my Fidelity account, fixing it to make my entire portfolio a cash position. So I will read you a little snippet. It's a very sad story, guys. But the kid writes in his suicide note, I mean, this is heavy stuff. This is going to go on for a very long time. Very sad. I feel very sad for the family that this kid saw that and thought he was actually in debt of $730,000 at 20 years old. He writes, if you're reading this, then I'm dead. That's what he writes. Then I can't understand the next line, but then he goes, how was a 20-year-old with no income able to get assigned almost $1 million worth of leverage? The puts, I don't really know what that means. I bought, sold. The puts I bought / sold should have been canceled out too. But I also have no clue what I was doing now in hindsight. There was no intention to be assigned this much and take this much risk. And I only thought I was risking the money that I actually owned. If you check the app, the margin investing option isn't even turned on. That happened to me, and I do share that in earlier videos. And I was angry. I was like, what is this? Why is my account being played with? I didn't choose to turn on anything. I just wanted to choose to invest, and when I sell, hopefully make a little profit. That's all I wanted to do. And I'm someone with life experience. I'm 51 years old. If I woke up one day and saw $730,000 in the negative, I would have done circles. I would have friggin' freaked out. And I have life experience, and I know how to control my emotions. I know when I want to give in to my emotions and control them. I feel so bad for this family. It should have never happened. They should hold some kind of responsibility for what went down with this young adult. Then the last sentence, If you check the app, the margin investing option isn't even turned on for me. A painful lesson. And then he writes, F Robinhood. And he killed himself. Very, very sad. So what they're trying to figure out is, what I gather from the article is that there was a delay and a glitch in the app. I've experienced that. Let it ride out. Let things settle down, Michelle. And I was only talking about a couple $100 when I was, trial and error. Very sad. So I'll include that link in the description below too. Just take a look in the description below. I'm going to include everything. Even that video I did yesterday. And then I found out about this article. Oh, I think Bobby T left a comment. Somebody did on my channel. I'm sorry. I get the name. I don't have all the names opened right in front of me. But I did do a video about margins. And that how Robinhood transferred, and I show proof, my entire Robinhood portfolio over to Fidelity as a margin. And when I got on the phone with Fidelity, an hour and 20 minutes later, and they kept putting me on hold and helping me, they were like, you should be in a cash position. We're going to change this to a cash position. You don't want a margin. I'm not out to borrow money to invest. Guys, I hope you found this interesting. I wanted to do an update. There's a lot going on. We're all here to get ahead in life, make our lives a little less stressful with money, become entrepreneurs, independent contractors, investing, training ourselves to have our money work for us more instead of us always working for our money. And there are a lot of opportunities out there. But this situation, be very careful, guys. I felt that this audience should know about Robinhood because I've promoted it many times. Now I say, you want some free stocks? Visit the link below and go to Webull. I feel they're more in control of their platform. Okay. I'll see you next time. Visit the links below. Have a good one. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.